This video is packed with puppy cuteness and real estate. I know it sounds like a strange combination, but hang in there with me because you're gonna love to see the video I show you, but also we're gonna talk about what home buyers are looking for these days, especially ones that own dogs or plan to own dogs. So come on, let's go. This video is a little bit different than what I normally do. You are actually in a spare bedroom in my home that is a total disaster and mess because I have been trying to figure out what I want to do with it. And in the meantime, what happened was I had the opportunity to foster a dog who came from a property in Georgia, and she was pregnant, and she came to us, and within 24 hours, she had 7 puppies. But it got me thinking about people and their home buying decisions if you are a dog lover. And so if you can see right behind me here, I'm going to give you a little peek, and I'm going to get up close and personal with these pups in a second and kind of show you the behind the scenes of what's been happening since they were born. But so many people make their home buying decisions on whether or not it's going to be good for their dog. I was talking to a millennial friend of mine, and she said, Allison, you know, my husband and I, we don't think we're going to have kids. And when we went to buy our home, we were like, well, it's got to have a fenced yard. It can't have stairs because we're worried that as the dog ages, they won't be able to get up and down the stairs. And it has to have flooring that's easy to clean. And so they were making all their home buying decisions based on their fur baby. And so it was really interesting to me. And I thought, well, let's talk about that while I kind of show the behind the scenes of what goes on as a foster dog mom here. If you have been following me anywhere on social media, you might have noticed that I support an organization called Love for Paws. And I'll put a link to their organization in the description below. But about a little over a year ago, we fostered a senior dog, and he was with us for about a year and 3 months, and he passed away mid-November. You know, he wasn't with us nearly long enough, but it was a great experience, and he had a good life with us in his final year. And then just 2 weeks later, we had the opportunity to do this project here, and it's a whole different type of project, but really it has gotten me thinking about home buyers who have dogs. I'm a dog lover, obviously, so I'm just going to go ahead and step over here and lift up what they call, this is the whelping pen. These puppies were born 2.5 weeks ago. They were born with less than 24 hours from the time that that the mom was brought to us. And let me get a little closer view for you. And it's been nonstop ever since. She does a lot of the heavy lifting, and which is good because, you know, she takes care of feeding them and stuff for now. But as you can see, at just 2.5 weeks, they're moving around, and they can be kind of messy. So we've got, oh, hi, here's the mama. Come here, bunny. She's a good mom. Anyways, so these puppies all have to be adopted out. Look at this guy. This is Fritz right here. Pepper, stay out. I have 2 other dogs, and they are very curious. Well, one is very curious. Anyways, as you can see, they're walking. Their eyes are open, and they're walking around. It's really cute. But this is a a project, adopting these dogs. Oh dear, I guess it's feeding time. But this is a total project to foster dogs. And fostering a dog in general is not necessarily bad, but at all. It's actually a great experience, and if you can do it, you certainly should. I was a foster fail because we ended up keeping the senior dog, but having puppies, that's a whole nother ball of wax because they are cute, but they don't know their manners yet. So they poop and they pee and they do all kinds of stuff, and she might actually be doing something right now. But, let's talk about being a homeowner who is concerned about whether or not they can have dogs. I mean, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right here if I lived in a condo or I lived in an apartment. Or maybe even a certain HOA. I would not be able to to volunteer like I'm doing right now. And so I'm so happy that I'm able to do that. Also, I have a fenced in yard and I have hardwood floors. And I do have stairs, but most of the living space is downstairs. So that wasn't a concern for me like it was for my millennial friend. But, I used to get calls a lot from people who were interested in buying horse property. And so I'm used to that kind of call. They need acreage, they need a barn, they need water out in the pasture, they need, I just have to make sure none of them are getting away. It's like a game of whack-a-mole all the time. If I lift up this puppy pen, they can get away now. But I was used to those types of calls. But now, getting more and more calls, and it's even subtle. I mean, I do ask them if they have a dog. They might not even tell me right away, but I find out by asking the right questions. Do you need a fenced yard, or can it have the potential of being fenced? Because some HOAs do not allow you to fence in the yard. Like, there's a very nice community here in the Dade City area called Lake Jovita. You are not allowed to fence in your yard. And I'm telling you, people pay, upward of $500 to almost $2 million for homes in there, and they can't fence in their yard. No, thank you. That's not what I would be looking for. I would like to not have to put an electric fence out in my yard or have to walk my dog all the time. Oh, we got an escapee over here. Oh, here, I'll introduce you. I'm going to introduce you to all of these puppies here. Oh, he's a little wet. This guy is no Pepper. No. This guy is no Pepper. This guy is Leo, and he is a nice little brown and white little boy. He's pretty hefty, I have to say. I'm just going to take one at a time here. They're not going to be super happy. This is no Pepper. Go on, baby. I have a nice Australian Shepherd who is super curious and just wants nothing more than to be helpful. This little girl right here, we call her Pinky because she has a pink, her pink collar on. But they all have names, and she's got the yawns right now. She's a loud one, but they're super cute. I'm so glad that I'm able to do this. All right, so where was I? I was talking about a neighborhood in Dade City where people pay $500, $1 million, almost $2 million for a house, and they're not allowed to fence their yard. So you have to know the neighborhood in which you're looking, if it makes sense to you or not, if you are a true dog lover, or you have to make sure that the neighborhood has a dog park, which that neighborhood does have a dog park. And there is actually a dog park in most of the new communities these days. They are building them with dog parks. So even if you're not in a trendy downtown dog area like downtown St. Pete, and people like to bring their dogs out with them everywhere they go in that type of atmosphere. If you're out in the country-ish, like in East Pasco County, where you have more of the communities, the neighborhoods, the HOAs, things like that, those neighborhoods, many of them, because they're newly built, have the dog park amenity. Even the city of San Antonio has a dog park that is not very well known, to be honest. It is on the south side of 52, and people don't really even know that it exists. It's called Rose Wolf, I think is called. That's the name of the park. Anyways, we have one. I never take my dogs there because I have a fenced in yard. But some of the other things that people look for is convenience to the veterinary care. Just like you would medical care as a human. People want to know that they're close to the vet that they like. And so let's run down the list. They want to know if it has a fenced yard, can be fenced, has good flooring that is easy to clean, sometimes doesn't have stairs, close to the vet. What else? Oh, close to dog parks. I mean, it can go on and on. I mean, I'm certainly just like an easygoing dog owner. I have 2 dogs. Like I said, my other dog, my foster dog, had passed away in November. I just never really gave it that much thought. I mean, I grew up with dogs, so it was just normal to have a house that had a yard and that we could have our dogs in. So if you are one of those people that is looking for a home and you are really just adamant that it has to be dog friendly, I can help you with that, because obviously I am a total dog lover. Here, let's see if I can introduce you to any of the other ones. Let's get their names, by the way. So Pinky's official name is Abby. We named all the dogs, by the way, after things at St. Leo University, because I'm in San Antonio, which is adjacent to St. Leo. And so the pink puppy, her name is Abby, as in St. Leo, Abby. And then, let's see. And then you met the blue collar guy, who is Leo, as in St. Leo. Good night, they are hungry. This guy right here, orange, he is Fritz, as in Fritz, the mascot at St. Leo. Oh, here she goes. She's off and walking. You see her walking here? She's also very loud. Then we have Mr. Yellow Guy, who is a total tail wagger. He is Saint, as in St. Leo. This is Saint. Look how cute he is. He's the runt. We have the purple girl, who is, her name is Marmee, after Marmee and Schneider. It's a dormitory on the campus, on the west side of the campus. This guy is one of the bigger ones. Boy, he's a load. Oh, she had some pretty puppies, I'll tell you. He usually has a red collar on. It usually falls off. We call him Big Red, but his official name is Benedict, as in the Benedictines. There's a coffee shop on campus, Benedict. So that's him. There were 5 boys and 2 girls. This light blue collar guy, this is Roderick, after Roderick Hall. Look at him. Oh, he's mad at me. Look how pretty these guys are. I think you got to meet them all. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so that's that. So anyways, let me know what you think about finding a home that is dog friendly. Is that your thing, not your thing? Do you think I'm crazy for even fostering these dogs? They get to go away in just a few weeks, so it's a temporary situation, and I think we're managing quite well here. You know, it slows down for me in the real estate world towards the end of the year, and so I have more time on my hands. I work a lot from home unless I have appointments with clients, and so and then I have a college student that's you know, coming home, and I also have a high schooler who is oops, I got a phone call there, who is on break, so they're going to help me a lot. So it is going to be a fun holiday season here. These guys are going to be running around soon, and I can't wait to see their personalities come out. My name is Allison Newland. I'm the broker owner of Platinum Properties of Florida. I am here to help you find your home in the greater Tampa area, specifically really in East Pasco County, San Antonio, Florida, Dade City, Florida, Wesley Chapel, and if you have any questions about the organization that I foster with, Love for Paws, I'm strictly a volunteer that has only done a couple of things. I've been following them for years, but I think they're a really great organization. If you have any questions about them, you can reach out to me about that as well. And I wish you and your family a wonderful holiday season, from my family to yours.